everybody. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's been a good week. Let's open the beer first and see what we've got here. A Hog's Back chocolate lager. I'm not 100% sure if it's any good or not. It has something on the side about a London beer challenge. London 20... I can't see what that is. Anyway, let's see what it says on the side. Hogsbackbrewery.co.uk chocolate lager, Hogsback Brewery Limited, Tungham in England. Doesn't tell me anything at all apart from it being 4.5% ABV. Here's the spec. As projects go, beer and chocolate is probably about as good as it gets. Okay, they got some British chocolate maker. So there we are. Nothing at all about what's in here. Let's quickly crack this one open and see what it looks like anyway. Okay, let's go for it. Bit of a hiss there. Ooh. Let's look at the pulp. So this is a 4.5% lager. Another low alcohol beer, isn't it? Maybe it's a session beer. Let's have a taste and see what it tastes like. From here I can actually smell, quite a bit of a beery flavour. It smells like chocolate. It's quite good. I won't go into too much the smell because I can't smell that well, but how can I explain it? Yeah, probably beery chocolate flavour. It's okay, I suppose. It's not my cup of tea or cup of beer, as you would say. Anyway, bit of an update. Bought some new kit. It's on its way now. I bought a new 4-inch shank. I've got a tap already because I had one of these kind of adapters things for a keg. So and this is pretty shitty, so it doesn't actually work. So I'm going to reuse it. So yeah. So I've got one of these as I said. Got a shank. I bought some 5/15. I think it's 3/15 pipe and a few reducers, so I can reduce my 3/8 pipe down to 3/15. I bought a trip tray, which can't do without a nice shiny steel drip tray. I had some fun trying to work out what kind of pipe to use, but they're a bit fishy. I mean, I've seen quite a few different ways of doing it. One's where we just throw it all into a formula. One where you divide the resistance of the pipe by the carbonation of the keg, and some way you take the carbonation of the keg and you take away the resistance of the shank and the tap, and then the resistance of the pipe, and then the resistance of the raise in height where the beer's been taken up to. But my overall idea is to just get 4 inches of 3/15 pipe and pop that on, and that should cover all bases hopefully. But it's all new and all experimental, and we'll see how it goes. Had a good weekend. I had two parties the weekend, two kind of parties. One party was the first one was a brewery trip, so I went to Arbor Ales. I can show you a video. And then after Arbor Ales I went to Dawkins. Another video. Dawkins Ales. Oh look, they've got one of those things. I've got one of those at home. I'm about a pint and a half down the line. Okay, so that's the house shell tea, mash tun, that's the copper, and all got lovely cladding here. Now I'm thinking these are the conditioning tanks. I'm not sure, but there we are. This is Dawkins Ales. Oh, hang on. I've actually got a cooler here. I suppose they must use that in the summer. It's obviously not going at the moment. And all their pipes and stuff. But I had a beer here. They're giving away free beer here, so that's quite good. Oh, they even got a load of junk down there. But yeah, this is Dawkins Ales. I'm going to have another half here, and might have another half here, and then move on. I think Dawkins own about 3 pubs, maybe 4 pubs in Bristol, so yeah. Oh look, we've got a keg washer here. I think they've got these rotating heads, haven't they? And yeah, what's this here? Oh look, a bottle fella. Yeah, so it does look as if they do quite a lot of bottling here by the look of it. Okay, so in the 10 minutes ago, we're going to move 10 minutes while we're going to move on to the next brewery. See you soon. And then I went down to Left-Handed Giant's new tap room, to Good Chemistry, and then to more brewery. I'll pop a few videos at the end as well for these. So yeah, we got to look around quite a few breweries. There's all 3 here in Bristol, and we're quite lucky really because they're all quite close. I mean, all well within walking distance. And a bit of a sad day on Sunday. I had to say goodbye to a friend who's going back to America, who's another home brewer. But luckily enough, another guy who has actually just moved over from America with his girlfriend, so he's a home brewer as well. So lost one friend and gained another American friend, so it's quite good. Obviously I have more friends. Right, let's have a quick peek at the keg and see the kegerator, and see how it is, and I'll explain what I'm going to do with my new kit when it does arrive. Kegerator in all its glory. I think I've spoke about it a few times. Anyway, I've got down here I've got a 19 pound CO2 canister. I've got a metal bracket here to stop it from falling over, so that's instead of using a chain, so that's quite good. And I got my my regulator there. It's set to 20 degrees at the moment, so it's just pressurizing up a Hefeweiss. So I've got in there is my forced carbonation chart, and I'm going for about 270 there. I've basically chopped down the carbonation chart because my fridge is set to 10 centigrade all the time, or maybe a bit less than that. So I only need one line. Oh, that's the remnants of my my brew pie there. Not using that at the moment. And my grain fibre is set at the top there. Now inside at the moment, I've got 3 kegs. I've got I can't think of that is. Anyway, that's Hefeweizen. I had some good feedback about that on my homebrewers meetup this week. That's my my red amber, and this is it's my IPA. That's the IPA. I haven't really not got this out at all really, but I think the IPA is just conditioning away still. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a new pipe and put some new shanks up here. I think I'm going to do one in the middle and maybe one on either side until I'll have a maximum of 3 kegs in there, and with the option of actually having another keg in the future. But I think 3 is fine. I can still have 4 kegs in there, and obviously doing some forced carbonation if I want to. Okay, here's my little shelf down here. It's quite sturdy. It's very similar to the one that's in the fermentation container. And I got a few beers up top here, which I haven't actually. I think I'm going to give them to some friends. I'm just store my kegs up here at the moment. But that's my kind of in between a growler. So when I take beer out, away from the kegs, I either use these IKEA bottles or I use these kegs here, which are about 4.5 litres. Okay, really, hopefully I'm going to have a brew days weekend. I might be making a mild, only a small one though, and I'll have my new pipes and things like that for this. I have my shank and stuff like that, so I can put my shanks in and drill a few holes in the fridge. But I may not be able to actually stick all the pipes on yet, but I may just try sticking my. I have got the kit to tip my 3/8 pipe on, but I think it might be just too wide and be too foamy. But I can experiment with that and see what happens, and then we can actually take a different look at the new thin pipe that we get, the 3/15s I think, and see what difference it makes. So yes, I may even show you some workings out, which I did, but we'll see what happens. Right, can't think of anything else. Might be a short one, but have a good week and a good weekend. And yes, I think we're going to have a nice warm weekend this week. Maybe up in the 22-24 degrees, which is uber hot for UK in May. Right, bye bye. Look after yourself. Be good. So I'm at Left-Handed Giant now. This isn't actually a brewery. It's just a tap room here. This is where they do all their kegging and stuff. There's quite a lot of kegs here. But well, anyway, I've got a beer over there. So I'm at my last brewery. This is More Brewery. Obviously that's I assume that's the hot liquor tank. No, that's the mash tun there. That's the ball pot. And this is the hot liquor tank, I'm assuming. It's I think that's as a heat exchanger. And these are the conditioning tanks. And also the bottling area. So yeah, this is the last brewery. It's been a good day. I'm going to go and get some beer now. Obviously there's up there, they've got all their stuff for canning, a few extra kegs. even more bottles. So there we are. This is I'll come back to you in a while.